signal in my focus. I wonder what's causing it.
Hello. Hello, Michael. You came quick, that's good. That is really, really good. Okay, good. Nice. Now, we are back here in one... by the way, Michael, I hope you're good. I hope you had a wonderful week and you are hopefully glad that it is Thursday, because tomorrow is Friday. Friday is the last day of the work week or school week, so that's one last time to overperform, right? Before you have to go into the weekend, which is, I know, it is sad. I know that too. But I'm always... Thursday is good because I then handsomely, wonderfully can overperform Fridays. And, you know, the usual stuff. Now, that means too, we will obviously overperform today in stream. That too. We have one mini boss in front of us. Mini boss, right? That's what the corrupted monk is. Give me I'm tired the whole week. Well, that's bad. I'm kinda good. I think. Depends on how heavily I overperform today. I am then gonna be good or bad. No, I'm good. I'm great. I actually was kinda insane today. I decided to sleep half an hour longer, right? That was kinda crazy this morning. With the back thought to, you know, be cooler in stream. Then we had a surprise this week, right? With many people thinking that next week Half-Life 3 would be announced. Yet, okay, I am still in Ghost of Yotei. And then Valve announces the Steam machine, the Steam frame, and the controllery stuff, right? What in sick days we live. Okay. Good. I was actually kind of laughing on Wednesday when I read the Reddit posts with Half-Life 3 and the fanboys were saying, well, they're reserving the top banner in Steam for it can only be Half-Life 3, and then it was the banner first of all for Dota 2 update and now for the Steam machine. Funny. Fanboy stuff, man. Sorry, I do like Half-Life 3. But I just was thinking how some people are gathering what they think little clues, which are in the end no clues. But anyway, sorry, I'm digressing. Now, that is still the one. I am pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. Okay, good. That is attack. Okay. R1. Now, that is blocking. Okay, good. Good, because this is not attack and this is not attack. Okay, I see. Alright, now I am... Oh, I'm still alive. That's good. I thought I was dead. That is jump, I see. should heal. Good. It's actually kind of good that I now am in the flow of the game again. Good. Now. Okay, good. Good. Here we go. Up we go. We do not want to fight all them bad boys here by accident. Happens to the best, I've heard. Happens to the best. Gonna need to get warm to that. The jumpy thingy. Yeah, I think that was... I am not sure. I'm not... that I think that might have been theoretically the wrong direction. Just because it's fun to, you know, punch people. It's actually kind of fun. In games, obviously. In real life, not. Should not do that. Okay, good. I think that way is good. That is way better than before. So Michael, how is your mod going, by the way? Are you already finished with the mod? Since you are going back to playing Cyberpunk, I guess your mod is totally finished? Because it's like... Nah, but it's... Isn't it just kinda easy? Like game devs? It's totally... Not much work, isn't it? Shouldn't you already be finished? I'm kidding, by the way. I am in a kind of kiddie mood today. I jumped. Why didn't I just jump? I don't know. Did any of them Czech politicians do anything funny this week? Or they're just doing the usual politician thingies which are not funny? They did, okay. What did they, or what, who did what? The dude who wanna be Minister of Foreign Affairs now. Sorry, I forgot his name. Or I can, if you say the name I would come up with the name again. Just can't. Okay. Granted. I grant you the moment. This tries today of well, it evening's early, I know. It's the for the few tries the best try. Those who live in poisonous areas... Sorry, the loading time was not quick enough for reading out. It's a shame. Shameful, shameful, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. There are those days where everything is not good enough, but today is not that day. So to say, I just say hey. So, nice. I was in the first one unable to press circle at the right moment, and then I was unable to press cross at the right moment. That's good. And I sometimes think, by the way, that I am the only player in the world who's actually cursed in games. I bet nobody gets the special moves in a row like I do. No other player is being cursed with games. I think it's got to be the game devs who has something, who have all of them something against me. So alright then, the guy you mean, it's Philip Turek, and I believe he's currently very happy because no, it's someone else who has screwed up. Ah, okay. So someone has taken the stage. Interesting. And yes, Philip Turek. That was not just... that was on... Now I tried to do... That now was on me. I did do the wrong thingies at the right moment. I could heal, right? Not anymore. Quickly back to the fight. I will never understand, by the way, the run backs. Although this run back is good, I'll never understand. It is such a waste of time. But in general, gaming is a waste of time, right? Sorry. That happens when I sleep too much. That's good if that happens in-game and I don't see anything. I saw the same like you, by the way. Good. It's a shame if that would have happened, if just one hit with the boss would have the thing which I've missed, right? Then it would have been quite kind of nasty. Then I probably would have stopped playing today. Even though it would have not been the game's fault, obviously. Alright, jumpy. That's good. Drag me up and not to hell. I just wanna feel something fell. She's just wanting to dance. Look at them sick moves, man. So I hope that I'm gonna see... Yeah, I already saw a bit of progress over time. I just hope that I'm gonna see today a bit of progress. Alright. Now. I know every pixel of this run back here, man. I could draw that when I'm asleep. While I'm, sleeping, I can draw this way, man. With closed eyes, I can draw that. But I can't react on time when she does her evil move. I jumped, by the way, I pressed jump. I think I pressed it a bit too late. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, after 22 minutes and 34 seconds I'm at the spot where I getting used today. I'm where I warmed up, that's what I meant. Yeah, I should have. Oh yeah, now I screwed up mentally. So, if I do it perfectly, I can still win, right? Even I'm all out of healing potions. Okay, good. At least that was not that bad compared to the other choice. Okay, this time I just drained the healing potions quite quickly out. So on the other hand, I got hit a lot of times. Although I did the special moves there, the special attacks, better danger attacks. It's danger, right? The red thing is. This time the star of our show is Yindrich. I'm a Laura. Rachel is a member of the SPD, the far right extremist party, led by a racist Japanese guy, and of course this party often stands on traditional family values. Well, it seems that our star, who claims to follow the traditional family values, doesn't really follow them that much. Oh, that's surprising. It turns out there's a homemade porn video of him and his wife made in like 2015, but maybe this is part of the traditional family values they have. You don't know. So that made quite the buzz, but then Sir's second porn has hit the public. Oh, cool. Maybe that's part of the traditional family values too. Turns out that he was a star in another adult movie, but this time it was a professional German production. It seems to be made in the early 2000s. Porn a German porn production? No, that's unheard of, my friend. We are the land of the poets, man. We do not do dirty things like porn, man. I'm sorry. It seems to be made in the early 2000s. So if you're feeling a bit adventurous, you might buy some old school CD, and if you're unlucky, you find him there. The land of porn stars, yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Porn is against my religion, man. I would never watch porn. That's dirty. Like, you know, intercourse is dirty too, right? Should be forbidden, everything. So, oh boy. That is kind of funny. Yeah, I messed up on purpose to see the yellow. So is this in the end hurting his political career? This is going to be... I guess there are not going to be any consequences for that because it's done in the past. Would have been funny though if it would have been not, so to say, normal porn, but something really, really not normal, right? Like, you know, porn with an animal or something. Would have been funny if it would have been something like that. I didn't call his wife a animal, by the way. Although mankind, humans are animals, right? But that's something different. Didn't want to call her. And I didn't call her. Okay, good. We want to go here, by the way, and then... So, let's see if that is gonna be something useful or not. Okay. That was worth the time. Totally. Well, I have heard that the homemade production is actually him lending his wife to some other dude. Can't confirm that or deny that though. Okay. Oh boy. All the good stuff is happening in other countries, right? All the funny politics stuff, right? Donald Trump and the Epstein thingies, right? The Japanese dude there with the porn thingies. That's not happening here, man. That's actually kind of sad. Depends on how you look at it. It absolutely doesn't damage his current standing at all. It was in the past, right? But since he's saying traditional family values quite a lot, it makes him look bad in the eyes of his voters. Yeah, but maybe after the porn thingy, he changed and went from, you know, to traditional family values. Maybe he had a change of mind in the time. I was kidding. I get your point and I'm agreeing with you, I would say. late to apologize. I'm sorry. Burned through all of the healing potions, man. It's kinda sick. Getting hit too often. That is stuff that should not happen. By the way, it is very, very rare that mainstream politicians, I don't know if Jindřich is a mainstream, I guess he's a mainstream politician in the Czech Republic, right? It's very, very rare that there are porn videos of mainstream politicians, so that's... Oh, that they appeared in porn videos. It's... See, the Czech Republic, it's such a special country, man. A dude who wants to be Minister of Foreign Affairs, who is a racist, you know, a traditional family value Japanese guy who has a porn video too. So very much recommending following Slovakia's political theater. Oh my god, the stuff is so juicy. For example, Fico, I know, the corrupt prime minister was supposed to be talking at a high school. Bad idea already. His voters are all boomers and young people hate him. Yet though, it's a great idea to go and talk there. Well, he was greeted with chalk writings on the sidewalk saying beautiful things like Fico is a traitor and how does Putin's cock taste like? I think it probably tastes very good, right? I think it's very long. Oh God, stop. And of course, since Slovakia is a lovely democratic country which totally allows the freedom of speech, the student who wrote that was arrested. Yeah. Although not to defend that it was arrested, that he was arrested. First of all, the student gonna need to have some balls to write that down, right? Second of all, when insulting politicians here in Germany too, I think you have to be a bit careful, because that is not, especially on the internet, by the way. If I would now insult someone here in Germany, it can lead to quite the nasty, not jail time, but quite the nasty, expensive fine you can get for that. On the flip side, there are chalk writings all over the country now as a show of protest. That's so cool. I've heard a couple of times about the political situation there, but I didn't go any further. But it's at least good to know that it seems to be that people are not very satisfied. That's good. How can I be that stupid? Okay, let's quickly do the lovely run back. I personally, wrong start. Personally, I love Slovakian students incited politicians. A couple of months ago, a Slovakian student was awarded some math award, and the president was there to congratulate him. And the student refused the handshake, mind you. He refused politely, and of course, oh, damn it, that was bad. Politicians started to attack the student and even stirred up a crowd to arrest the school. What the hell? That's kinda wonky. Reminds me of Donald Trump a bit. Why are there so many narcissistic, egomaniac, crazy people in the highest political jobs in their countries? It's insane. And why am I not, right? Why am I not Bundeskanzler? It's shameful. Not that I am a narcissistic, egomaniac, crazy dude. I'm just a narcissistic fuck. Maybe I should change careers, right? Maybe I should become a politician. As often as they screw up, I can screw up too. That's easy. That should be easy. Okay, good. Back on track. I just wanted to, you know, stretch the excitement until the boss fight. That's cool. With that. Very, very good. That's like in movies, right? Like in horror movies. Ain't gonna fall down. Now this bridge is sucky, man. By the way. Okay, good. Concentration mode activated. Deactivated. Activated now again. And now I will parry in perfection. Watch this, man. Oh god, am I 100% parry rate. 100%, man. I am the greatest gamer in the world. Nobody ever has made that what I just did, man. I did everything. I accomplished everything in life. Good. Now I can go back to normal mode, man. I thought that I did block, but I did not. so glad that you've taken it upon yourself to speak in the place of the corrupted monk, since she can't speak herself. What do you expect of a illusion, right? Although I can't really speak to. Actually, anyway, are these okay? No, I thought for a second they had weird as beehives there, but no, no beehives. Oh boy. Okay, good, nice. She ain't an illusion. She's very real in my heart. That would mean you have a heart, which I don't think you have. Otherwise, you would not treat me that poorly all the time, by the way. Just saying. Finally figured out, by the way, why I am having such a hard time with FromSoft titles. I just, in my inner self, having a hard time to not deal with, but to fight against the weak and elderly. That's the problem I'm having. The sick, elderly and weak. That's the problem I'm having with FromSoft title. It's just my mental state. I'm actually not mentally able to do that. I think that's the main problem I'm having with this game. Or with in general FromSoft titles. It just pains me to, you know, for example, to fight animals in this game. I finally figured that out. I should actually write a letter of complaint to FromSoft the other day. Think about it like this, maybe just fighting your peers. My friend, even if I would accept that insult, and even if I would fight my peers and see it that way, I would still fight, even though I would be elderly and sick, which I am. I still can have a problem on my side to fight as a elderly and sick, other elderly and sick, right? Doesn't make it right. Right? Because I could pick on someone stronger, which I don't do. I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed for a game dev, you know, creating such a heretic game like this, man. We should all boycott FromSoft, by the way. That is what we should do. After I finish this game, by the way. This is where you were born in 86? Yes, indeed. I am having problems to actually do the counter, not the counter, but yes, the counter thing. That's where I'm having problems. I know that it makes sense, but it's so crazy. Yeah, no, everything makes sense. Could you what? I'm not able to follow. What makes sense? Okay, don't. Oh, I nearly fell down, man. That would have been a shame. And a bit lame. I do it for the fame. That is a shame. Like, it makes sense mathematically that your age adds up to that year. Yeah, it's math is crazy, I know. But actually, you know, I lied about the birth age. Since you called me 80 already, I was born in 46, Michael. I was, you know, since you called me 80 a lot of times, I'm born 46, man. So the makes that age more mathematical sense. What is crazy is the realization. Okay, I see. Fair. If it's... I'm still not quite understanding what's crazy about the realization, but fair enough. It's actually, with 46, just didn't want to smack talk you. I just wanted to, you know, make a joke. But anyways, it is what it is, and I do not hiss with some bliss, with the shizzle. Oh, sorry, I probably need to stop. Even though I know I hear a lot of times that I have a wonderful singing voice. But I do not have a choice to actually stop now and finally concentrate on the battle. we have here at hand, and ignore that this is a illusion of a elderly, oversized illusion of a woman, which is corrupted too, but that is no excuse to use physical abuse to an illusion, which on the other hand is actually kinda insane that a illusion actually is physically touchable, right? You can hit it. Would an illusion be just an illusion you see, or would it be an illusion you can touch? Not really in a drifting way. Now, and if it would be illusion which we can touch, which we obviously can, would it smell? What would be the feel? Does it feel real? Does it smell real? Sadly enough, these are all questions which FromSoft is not answering. That's a bit sad. Okay, good. You should investigate this. I don't need to, right? This here is I'm a illusion, right? But I should actually smell it myself, man. You know, I'm a psychic, man. But I never touched my illusion yet. And FromSoft is not answering emails. That's a shame too, right? I already sent them a couple of emails complaining about the difficulty not being... I wanted a hardcore mode, right? They're not answering. That's a shame too. Now, I have received answers to those emails, Michael. They sent me tons of emails of their feed, actually. Which I would say are not in my hygiene standards. Right? Not at all. Kind of disgusting what they sent. Concerning the hardcore mode, that's where I didn't receive an answer, man. They sent me disgusting feed pictures. Yes, they did. Tons. Oh boy. Oh boy. The real boss, by the way, is the freaking bridge. Since you are coming up with the feed pics, Is he? Was there something that does he have a feet fetish, or is it? What is it? Or did he just make a joke there, or was there something in media with? Just come to think about it, because I know that I always forget his name. The creator of Death Stranding was. Western media says that he has a feet fetish because he included some characters in games who didn't wear shoes, which I thought were kind of wonky. Not the characters, but that the Western media said it. Maybe there was something. Yeah, Hideo Kojima. Thank you. Maybe there's something with the Souls creator too. Because she has, I see her feet a bit there. This guy, there were definitely some feet fetish lovers working here. Yeah, we found it. That's a community joke, since a lot of things, even monsters and body horrors, have feet, and yes, a lot of them shoeless, so the same joke is applied to Miyazaki as well. For example, even Elden Beast has feet. Hello Kevin, nice to tune in. But I mean, by the way, with Kojima, it was really I don't know if it was Eurogamer or Games Radar. They said that in their Death Stranding 2 review. That was really said by Western game journalists, by the way. On the other hand, I mean, even if it's a monster, right? If it has a leg, it has feet, right? Would a monster care to put on some shoes? No. Totally valid. This is one of the FromSoftware games I haven't played yet. Oh! I hope that you like the others. Although I have to admit, Armored Core, for example, I haven't played. I'd say I'm missing a couple of ones too. I find the character kind of floaty. I have not yet really noticed that for myself. At least it's not the Assault stuff in Fallout, the Frontier. Ah, yeah, I know what you mean. By the way, nice that you bring up Fallout. Did you see that Fallout 4 anniversary edition for 60 euros has been released? I've just seen a video, not just the other day. What a Bethesda shit show again, man. Popped up on me and Steam and I was baffled. Yeah. I just heard that they... Not I just heard, there are a couple of... Typically Bethesda, let's release the same game again and set it to full price. It's... What I've seen in the videos, that there are bugs in the game which has been with the next gen update 2, which are still in there, for example. Or when it was initially released, that you have a list where you can scroll through all the mods which are there, which were not loading. It's... What a AAA developer Bethesda is, man. Coming from slow-paced games like Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3 might be the reason why I find the character in Sekiro kind of floaty. I'm coming from Dark Souls and Elden Ring 2, which I have played before. So maybe I just not have. That wouldn't have been the attribute I would have said. Buxton, you're making this up. Yes. Yet, it seems to be that Bethesda is having success with what they're doing, right? They do that. They do that a lot. They did that already a couple of times, so some people are still buying the stuff. That's, well, I did buy Skyrim, but that was actually a couple of years ago. But I didn't buy the anniversary edition, or the edition. Sorry, I should actually kind of concentrate. Sorry. Sekiro is still good. It's game of the year after all. Yeah. It is good. With that I do agree. Some things they did do right, FromSoft. Yes, I agree. Who are you and what are you done to? Marcus never says he was good and would. Hey, I said I'm an illusion, didn't I, before? I'm a illusion like the corrupted monkey, man. What do I know what the real psychic said, right? And you know that the term good is stretchy, right? And Michael, you're right. I did indeed complain about the game. I had totally valid points. It is not difficult enough. It should have a hardcore mode. When you die, it should, you know, destroy the system you're playing on. If you're playing on a PlayStation 5, it should destroy the PlayStation 5. You should not be should be needed to re-buy the system and the game, install the game and play it. I have valid reason why this game is bad. I complained about it and I think I'm totally right. They say it's difficult and I say no, it's not difficult enough. And you should physically harmed when you die in this game. I know that I'm one of the only persons who say that, but yeah. I have valid concerns why this game is good, but it's not really good, and why I complain. I did not jump. Seriously, I know I've complained a few times about this game, but it was more out of a frustration complaining, right? That this game I do understand why this game is considered as good. And there are things I see as good too. At least I jumped. But then, this is what I, after the jump, actually kinda do wrong oftentimes, that I get hit the second hit. By the second hit. I wanted to heal. That's why I dodged back or to the side and tried to hope to digest a healing potion, but somehow that has not been executed. Maybe because I've been a nanosecond too slow there with pressing the heal button. A bit shameful, I know. Alright, alright, alright. By the way, Michael, I know, stupid question, right? Did I probably forget that, right? The corrupted monk, the real one, not the illusion one, we already beat. Why can't I remember that one? That's weird. I mean, it's not weird that something which I can't remember. I'm just think it's weird that I would have thought that I at least would remember how it looked like. Go through. That's what you get for Googling, you get spoilers, but since already this is the illusion, the real one, they conflated it. It's not a real spoiler since it's not that I now know everything about the story of this game, right? It's not a real spoiler technically because, well, heck, now I know that there's gonna be another monk. It's not gonna break the immersion of the game, right? It's not that I know the ending of the game and stuff like that. I mean, hold your horses, my friend. And that's usually a fashion of FromSoftware bosses. If there's an illusion boss, you first fight the illusion and then the reality, for example, market the Elden Ring as an illusion. Yes, I obviously totally knew that, because that is why I knew that this was an illusion and that I didn't Google, obviously. I did not Google. That's why I knew that I'm gonna face the other one, man. I totally did not Google it up, my friend. You got that all wrong, since it's, as you said, it's a FromSoft, that's what FromSoft does, you know, likes to do. I just want to bring up here market in Elden Ring. That's just what I wanted to say, but then you already posted your message, man. It still stands, it ain't a spoiler, since I already knew that and I didn't Google. Shameful, your framing. Can only shake with my head. An elderly shake with the head, man. Alrighty. Here we go again. I have problems with that counter thing. where I need to do the counter move. I mean, I have problems with the other jump spin attack thingy too, where I need to jump, but counter thingy there's even... Oh god, I'm stuck. I got stuck down. That is the excuse I have. The game stuck me there totally on purpose to let me die, by the way. That was not my fault that I got stuck there. That was done on purpose. Okay, I'm gonna try not to get stuck this time. Actually kinda cute that I want to say he's eating, but I think he's actually either trying to dig something up or... Anyways, let's not get distracted by weirdos, right? Let's rather face a certain weirdo. And this one, when I do the jump move, mind that there's a second move incoming. And I just, every time, just consume the hit. Like I'm a freaking tank, which I'm not. Or I just need to attack her until she's not attacking. Okay, she's attacking. She's retaliating, okay. She's more... Did you just call her fat, man? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I agree. From the damage she takes and how little damage we do and how little posture damage, yes. She would be considered as a tank class, but a tank which does damage. No, I called her resistant and durable. Yeah, I wanted to misunderstand you wrongly on purpose. Okay, first of all, hello Aditya. If you jump twice, the second attack gets cancelled. Does it? Okay, I will try. Oh god, I did that on purpose. By the way, am I am theory... Okay, I am not... Okay. You have to jump on top of her head during the sweep attack. Does a lot of posture damage as well. I'll try. I can try, that's what I want to say. Not sure if I'm going to be able to implement that as precisely as I have to. As I will too do my best to not drop down the bridge. Just go straight. Don't walk over it like a drunk person. would walk over it. Okay. The double move, the usual. Did not want to do the special move. This is gonna be so fun. I hope that I'm gonna beat the lady today, otherwise we're gonna have so much fun in the week when I'm gonna be back with that lady, man. It is gonna be so much fun, man. Maybe it's then gonna be a first try on that day. Great, oh god. I'm sometimes trying to transition too early from blocking to attacking. That's when flaming sword thing happens. Like here. head out of the corner. Okay, I hit your head again. Sorry. I think I think it's a common issue that the bridge is actually the real mini boss here, and not the corrupted monk, by the way. It's at least what I'm hearing all the time. Can only repeat myself. Oh boy. Don't blame the game for not being able to walk the straight line. Go to Reddit, go to YouTube, go to forums. That's what all the people say, that the bridge before the corrupted monk is the most hideous boss in every FromSoft game ever created, man. That's with this bridge the common complaint. I'm just repeating what other people say in experience, not just me. True story. I think it's because of the mouse and keyboard. I don't know if it's actually a controller issue. I don't know. Or maybe sometimes I should not. I should actually, when I traverse the bridge, look at the bridge and not somewhere else. You know, it's because when I'm traversing the bridge, I'm already looking forward to see the corrupted monk's feet, right? I'm already looking forward to that. That's the reason why I am very, very unable to traverse the bridge correctly. And that I'm gonna be able to look under her skirt, right, when she's jumping. That's the explanation. Okay, now I feel it. I have a good feeling to overperform now. I have a very good feeling. I have a very good feeling. Hello. Just regular corrupted monk business. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing special elsewise. Just a casual Thursday fight, right? I have never played this game, but always want to. It has its moments in both directions. I think, in my opinion, but I think it always depends on at which moment I am, if I would recommend it or not. If I'm stuck in a fight, I sometimes tend to actually sound a bit negative, although I'm actually positive with this game. Otherwise, I would not play it. Why did I jump, man? Why did I jump? Not fast enough. Nah, I just need to get the rhythm with the boss, with the mini boss, right to actually beat it. It's It's just that I'm oh, damn it, sorry, boy. What? Why am I stupid sometimes? I am so stupid. The Corrupted Monk is one of the hardest in the game, I've heard. Yeah, might be. So far, actually for me, if I count out the Wolverine guys, so far, if I take the real bosses, right, not the jokey bosses, everyone I faced after, they got harder. It was always, for me, after harder. I think I didn't, how I said it didn't make sense, I know. What I meant is, every boss I face is the next hardest boss for me. I don't know, so I have not really a judgment yet. Even the monkeys, they are major boss after all. I said that's what I meant with the monkey boss and the and for example the Wolverine or the claw centipede guy. These are for me what I meant with jokey bosses, which are bosses, but I personally for me wouldn't consider as real bosses. That's the reason why for me now the Corrupted Monk here is currently for me the hardest one, although it might not be in a general sense the hardest boss in the game. I have not yet no judgment there. It's a rhythm game. Once you get the pace, it's actually easy. Yep. There are also a lot of tools to get very often. Yeah, I reckon the confetti too, but I would like to get the rhythm right. It's a lady, she just wants to dance, right? I just want to grant her wish. That's how I'm a woman, right? I'm just love to grant their wishes. Snapseed as well, okay. Okay, because she's an illusion and okay, she's an illusion and the seeds are against the illusions. Okay, I see. 3 of them take out a third of her health. Okay, I see. Yeah, I've unlocked the Mikiri counter, and that's actually what I'm. What's my priority to work on? I'm just trying to get there to get that right. Somehow I'm having problems with the spin and jump, and the combination with the doing the counter there at the right moment. So yes. But I've mastered the bridge. Now when she does the thread spin thing, I would like to... I'm not doing cohesively, correctly, in the right moment, jump, and then hit. So there's actually a combination of things I'm not doing right, which I gonna need to train on. And the counter is, as I've proven here, the things I'm doing wrong mostly. But the parry smashing has brought me so far. I thought it was actually a common technique in Sekiro to do that, to block, to parry it. I had actually the impression. Yeah, there's still room to improve, but that is something we are not gonna, which I am not gonna do in the next 1.5 minutes, which is then something for the stream next week, where adjustments to technique may be done. Okay, that is then actually gonna be it for today. We will be going on with the Corrupted Monk Illusion in Praxis on next week Thursday. I'm actually gonna have a bit of a break the next couple of days. So the next two streams will fall flat. The next stream will be on Thursday next week, which is directly in 1 week on the 16th of... No, that's wrong. On the 20th of September. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the 2 likes, by the way. Thank you for the tips. And hopefully we're going to see us back here on next Thursday. Good night, and may the Omega protect you too. Good night and goodbye.